Welcome, and another video of IL-2 Sturmovik, Battle of Stalingrad. I have a bit more time with it. Have now 4 hours to my name, but I think 1.5 I had before the trip to VR. But I kind of, I'm not nowhere near good at it or anything, but I'm at least starting to become competent, so let's do a campaign mission. Let's continue the Battle of Moscow. As you can see, I think I've successfully completed 3 missions, 3 sorties, and yeah, let's fly another one. Okay, I had some success with the BF109 F-4 Messerschmitt. You can choose a few different types. In this plane, I can go do an intercept mission where I intercept bombers, I escort bombers, or I do a ground attack. I'm on difficulty normal, keeping away from expert for now. But on normal, I think the flight physics themselves don't change. It's more like convenience stuff. And I noticed that as in VR, everything's blurry and you can't zoom your view. I kind of need the indicators to see where the enemy are at. So let's do a full mission. So this might take up to half an hour because it includes takeoff and landing. So, okay, I got 80% fuel load. I'm using this unlock, so I have yeah, let's take the 20mm guns, which are handy against bombers, and especially since I don't need to be able to turn as quickly. And let's take the armored windshield because there's pesky bombers, unless it's the first version of the namesake of the game, the Sturmovik, have pesky gunners. Yeah, let's go with I don't know. Let's choose something. Also wintry. Yeah. Let's take Rizlavsky's. So, okay, so I need to fly 58 kilometers into this target area with my wing of, I think 3 more BF109s, and kill a few bombers, or at least damage them, because it counts as a success if you damage the bombers. And then the hardest part actually is getting back in one piece and landing successfully. So let's see how this goes. Let's just put the throttle back because I don't want to start prematurely. Actually, as I say, I solved the tracking problems I had. They were stemming from my lighthouses being about 40 centimeters too far apart, so they couldn't reliably see each other. Okay, so we are 3 BF109s, not 4. It's cloudy. Meters. Target approach altitude 500 meters. Okay, so this is a low-flying mission. It's pretty chilly, and I need to damage 2 or shoot down 1 to succeed. So we're starting this way and do a 8 figure. Okay, so this is the cockpit of the BF109, and let's start it. Let's set the flaps on about 25%. Okay, 28% is the starting position. Apply a bit of a rudder. Don't brake at the start. And cautiously speed up. Okay, I'm turning a bit. Just turn back, not too much, not too much. Oh, no, 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 right. Okay, too much rudder, too much rudder. The faster you go, the more stable it gets. Oh, no, 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 that's not good. Okay, but we're airborne. Landing is up. And, flaps are up. Okay, there you can see my gun pods. And my thrust sights. I think it's a left eye. I don't know which eye you're viewing through. Oh, nice reflection of the sun. It looks really beautiful. Okay, so where's my waypoint? Okay. I also noticed that different engine modes. So continuous is good for long flying. Okay, do I need to turn around? Oh yeah, flying. Oh, I almost lost this one. Let's put it there. Okay, so flying the wrong direction. And turn around. Yeah, combat mode. So, basically, the engine has 3 modes. And in continuous mode, you can basically fly as long as you like. Oh look, there's some enemy fighters there. That might be bombers, but they're not our targets. Our targets are only planes that are in the action zone that have designated target area count. So what was I talking about engine modes? So we have continuous mode, which is basically cruise mode, and it's until about 60% throttle. So you can, yeah, it's a fighter, but I'm not gonna waste ammo on them. Okay, stop distracting yourself. So first mode, continuous mode. You can basically fly as long as you like. And then there's combat mode, which unlocks a bit more power at the cost of heightened stress on the engine, so you can go at it for a few minutes until you need to throttle down again, or risk damaging the engine. Or, and at the last few percent, you have emergency power. And it is emergency power, so you can only sustain it for about 1 to 2 minutes before the engine starts to overheat and break down. That was the cause because I played on normal and not on realistic. It throttles down for you if you overheat, so that's why I couldn't use the throttle the way I wanted, because I didn't pay attention to those things. But also, this game is so beautiful. After flying a bit in this, I got back into War Thunder, but War Thunder looks so awful in comparison. Okay, so the clouds at 900 meters. Might be staying below the clouds because my target's at 500 meters and couldn't see it. Look how nice this looks. Yeah, and War Thunder really can't hold a candle to it. I mean, it's still fun. It's quick and easy multiplayer action. That's also free to play, so it has its place, and it's still really, really good and enjoyable in VR. But still, this is just so much better. So we have a flight stick, and I don't know if you can see him down there. Oops! Oh no! I hit the spacebar, so I wasted a few shots. as you know, I treated myself with some pedals, so but then to be honest, flying's still much easier with just using your twisty stick. Not as realistic, but much easier. But I managed to wrap my head around pushing the foot forward of the direction I want to yaw to. It's really nice. I mean, you can't see it, but the clouds look proper, like three-dimensional, and they have a proper depth to it, and flying just so close below the clouds really feels awesome. So we're my wingman. Okay, we're there. I don't need to bother with giving commands to them, even though I'm the wing leader. They do everything automatically, at least on normal difficulty. Because I mean, I could set up voice attack. I could install and set up. Oh no, included myself because that's to set up my second lighthouse a bit further back, so I don't have the sync issues. But then now it's easier for me to occlude myself. I mean, it still works, and you can see, but as soon as I raise my hand, I'm out of view. Because one lighthouse is basically straight behind me, about 4 meters behind me, and the other one is 2 meters or 3 meters that way. So it's easy to occlude myself in seated experiences when I sit here. But it's not that much of a problem. I mean, I only notice it when I need to scratch my eyes. I'm applying rudder the whole time. That's not good. That makes flying less efficient. So 50 meters. Oh, and it looks so nice. Okay, there. Okay, now I'm in the combat sector. Winds from the north, so I'm having headwind. And yeah, I really like that radio transmissions, if you can make them out, they sound quite authentic, at least the German ones. As I'm a German native speaker, I tend to understand them, but they're really hard to make out, especially since I turned down the volume quite a lot, so I don't have to yell over my video. And wake up the other members of the household. The evening sun setting in the west. Okay, there's the action zone. Okay, they spotted something, I suppose, because they broke formation and sped up. Yeah, I'm not using combat mode yet, because I don't see them. I think the clouds do occlude the markers. Let's see if those markers vanish, and the clouds might actually be a problem. So those dots on the ground, they are ground forces. Okay, they break into the east. Oh, look at those clouds. It's so beautiful. Almost serene. And I'm going to... Okay, now they're going to the left. Might just be that they're in a holding pattern. Oh yeah, I see them. Okay, looks like they only have one escort craft. which is good. Okay. So I try not to do stupid things while engaging them. Okay, let's see if we can strafe them from here. Oh yeah, it's the IL-2 without the tail gunner, which makes things a tad more comfortable. Okay, what's two? So I can take my time. Oh, got some beautiful shots in. He's smoking. Let's yeah, I guess I'm trying to go for that one. Let's see if I can down him. Okay. Yeah, I got one down. Oh yes. Yeah. Okay. Cannons are out of ammo. At least the cannon pods. I'm still shooting all over the place. Okay. Other cannon out of ammo. Okay, spraying myself with debris now. Okay, he's trying to get away. And I think my wing managed to down the escort fighter. I have a few shots left, so try to get closer. I'm gaining on him. Okay, stop applying rudder. That's something I need to force myself to do. My guns converge at 400 meters, but oh yeah, yeah. I think I'm basically out. Got a shot or two left, if any. So, well, no, don't stall. So another thing is, you need to be really gentle with the controls. Okay, might be out. Yeah, I'm out. So no need to follow him further. So let's go to continuous mode, throttle at 60%, and then I'm going to go auto level, because I want to show you all right. Okay, no, I don't want autopilot. Autopilot sucks. Just auto level. So this is my plane, exterior view. Really nice. Oh, see, it even reflects on itself. That's a nice touch. It's really nice. So this is my wing, and yeah, this is what I did to that IL-2. I mean, it's still going, but missing some. Is it ailerons? I think those are the ailerons. Looks like proper Swiss cheese. Really? Oh, okay. I see some tracer fire. Is it directed at me? No, it's not. Smoke in town. Smoking. So outer level off. And stop applying rudder. I'm tensing up because it's really, really stressful in a good kind of way. So let's try to land this for maximum points. So this is the very first time I managed to do a mission like this and not get damaged. So because as soon as you reach that waypoint over there, you can exit safely. And the last few successful sorties were kind of dependent on me just reaching that point and then escaping and getting out to succeed the mission because I was so shot up. I was lucky this time. They don't have tail gunners, so I could take my time, get some proper shots in. I mean, those weren't proper dogfight tactics, but still. Shot a plane down, damaged another one quite severely. It looks so beautiful. And this isn't even one of those pay for premium planes. It's just what comes with it. So let's go through the cockpit instruments a bit. There you can see my target reticule. Down there's a tiny little backup sight. That's, I think, set up for right IUs. And the first big round, dial is my altimeter. So the dial's showing it in 100 meters, or in kilometer. So one full circle is a kilometer, and down in the middle is a spinning wheel that shows about half a kilometer in height, but it's level to not to the ground, but to sea level. Usually, I think when you would fly, you would level it to the ground before takeoff. The next one's a compass, flying south. Then we have I think that's the manifold pressure. Above it, there's a tiny watch. Then we have our airspeed indicator. We have a it doesn't have an artificial horizon, but it does have a turn and bank indicator, which is the one below in the middle. Then we have engine RPM. Then we have a thing that looks like a clock. Actually shows me the angle of my it shows me the prop pitch. That's the proper term. Oh yeah, I destroyed the second one. It was also down. Let's see if we can take a look at it. Let's go. Hey, no. Oh yeah, there it is. There he is. He landed in the field, cracked his airframe, bent his prop. That's nice. Okay. So where are we? RPM, then there's prop pitch. Then we have the water temperature. That's the dial with the green bar on top, and the red indicator, the small red indicator, shows where it's too hot. Then we have the tank. So I'm about halfway full. Basically every number from 0 to 4 shows, I think it's in 100 liters, and from 4 to 3 gives you about or a quarter gives you about a quarter of an hour flight. And I like how the distances are unequal. I think how the dial works, so they just compensate it by spacing it out differently. It's still accurate. And the one below, I have no clue. Some pressure, some kind of pressure, might be fuel pressure. Okay. So I started that way, so I need to circle it. I need to bleed some speed anyway. Okay, clip through the canopy there. So yeah, let's land in a southeasterly fashion. So let's okay, I'm too quick for flaps. Let's not do this. Throttle down and try to land. Oh, it just looks so small. It looks so short from up here at this speed. This is the most dangerous part of the mission. So I could just press escape and click exit and succeed, and I would get full experience points. Or I could try landing for an additional 30, so I get 30 for starting, 60 for accomplishing the objective, and another 30 for successful landing. But if you crash land, you only get half total experience. So for this mission, I don't know how much you get for. I don't know how much I get for the victory, or the plane I shot down, because I actually never managed to do it. Only won those missions by okay. I need to bleed some speed. Oh, air brakes. I don't know. Okay, I think it might be much too quick. Ah, fuck. Okay. Oops, bounced. Okay. Okay. I successfully landed for the first time. Okay. Let's roll to the Abstellplatz. So the parking spot. Not too much throttle. Not too much throttle. So let's just get off the runway. I have no clue where the taxiways are. There's a big hangar. Let's go there. Okay, too much throttle. Way too much throttle. Yeah. Let's just brake and exit the mission. Oh yay, that was nice. So I'm vanished into thin air. Waiting for the results. Mission complete. Ooh, I got to pilot level 3. Fourth. Oh yes, well, I got a medal. So I got 30 XP. takeoff, 60 XP for mission accomplished, 30 XP for successful landing, so that's 120 right there, and 36 for the 2 medium planes, so I guess it's 18 per plane. So I like how that weighs the mission the most, and takeoff and landing more than killing. That's a nice way to score. Let's look at the flight log. Okay, so there, took off. There, noticed I was going the wrong way. Went there. There's the action point there. Did my 2 attack runs. Third attack run was here, and here I noticed that I have no ammo left, and just bailed. And yeah, could have flown that way and landed that way, but I preferred doing the loop, so it looks kind of like a big penis. And now I unlocked a new airfield to start from. Well, I think it's enough for tonight. See you, and good night.